Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So, as you all probably know already, Cam Newton has come down with the coronavirus. And he's not the only person with the virus, you feel me? The dude over there in Kansas City behind Patrick Mahomes, he just caught the virus. Then you got all those people on the Titans, including players and staff members that got the virus, you know? This is the perfect example to why the NFL should have canceled the season in the first place for multiple reasons. Think about it. This is a contact sport. It ain't no ifs, ands, or but about it. This ain't no golf. This ain't no tennis. This is football, bro. This is a contact physical sport. You got players tackling each other, blocking each other, pancaking each other, sweat rubbing all on each other, spit flying all over the place. There was no realistic thing to offer to prevent the potential spread of coronavirus unless they went out there and decided to have a bubble. And that was not a realistic option because think about it. This ain't the NBA. The NBA, you gotta think about it. They only, it was pretty much at the end of their season. So they was able to sacrifice a lot of games, allow 8 games for the teams that realistically had a chance to make the playoffs. And, the teams that were already in the playoffs to, do seeding and whatever. And, after that, the players that went in the playoffs, they went home. And then as the rounds go by and teams get eliminated, those teams go home. Plus, they're getting tested every single day. Nobody's allowed to come in the bubble. Nobody's allowed to lead a bubble. That's why they having success. And that's why nobody has the coronavirus in the bubble to this day. You feel me? The NFL, on the other hand, the reason why they're not working is because all they're relying on is not having fans in the stadium, only allowing a certain amount of fans in the stadium, doing daily testing. And then on top of that, that's not even as effective as they think it is because during a gap where you're not testing players, they can still go contract the virus and spread it to a teammate, So that's not even as effective as they really want it to be. That's why players got it in the first place, Then on top of that, what else they offering? Wear a mask. That's just not enough, you feel me? So, the bubble was never an option, like I said, because it's just too many teams. It's 32 teams. Every team got 53 men on the roster. Do the math, that's a total of 1,696 players, excluding the staff, excluding the practice squad. You feel me? You want all these players to be held accountable, going home and, not contracting the virus. These players still live a regular life, and not every single player takes this virus serious. Look at Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins came out and said if he died, he died. That's fucked up, you feel me? But he ain't the only person I feel that way. He's just the only person that was stupid enough to come out to the media and admit it, you feel me? So that means there's other players out there, out of this 1,696 players, excluding the practice squad and coaching staff, that may not be wearing masks all the time, that still are, going around fans and family members with no mask, not being sanitary, just not taking the virus serious. And then on top of that, just in general, like I already said, if you're going around your friends and your family members or just going home to your wife and kids, they can contract the virus because guess what? They still going to the grocery store. They kicking it too. They might work. We don't know everybody's situation. They might work. And they putting themselves at risk of catching the virus. So if they doing that, what makes you think the player that plays for an NFL team is not at risk of catching the virus? You feel me? So this is why teams are starting to catch the coronavirus. And, this ain't no big secret. This ain't hard. This ain't no critical thinking. The NFL, they knew this. They got all these analytic dudes. They got all these people with master degrees, bachelors, probably doctorates, you feel me? They know what it is, man. They just want to make money. That's all it is. And when Odell came out and said these owners is like they just want to make money, they don't care about the players, people dogged him because that's just the favorite thing to do when it's Odell. When players was opting out, players was getting called poops. Look how Tre'Davious White got did. They did him dirty on Twitter, bro. Act like he was tripping, calling him soft. Fans was taking it personal. So, you got that going on, man. So realistically, the NFL never really ever had a solid plan to prevent the spread of coronavirus because, like I said, the spread is really deeper than just playing football on Sundays. It's about going home to your family, going to practice every single day, and then hopping on a plane, going to face another team that also practices every day and still goes home every day and live a regular life, and potentially they could spread the virus on the field every time they touch the field, rather it's practice or Sunday, Thursday, or Monday football. You feel me? So it's really that simple. And in result, you got teams out here that are in danger of losing games. The Patriots, they say their game might get postponed to Monday or Tuesday. Guess what? Rather it gets postponed or not, Cam Newton is not playing. A player like Cam Newton is the difference between your team winning or losing a game. And we all know that all it really takes is one loss to cost your team a playoff spot down the road. Not saying the Patriots not gonna be a playoff team, but there's teams out there that are not as fortunate. You feel me? And they may need that one win, and they may not get that win, or they may lose multiple games to mess up their chances to make the playoffs, man. So it's really that simple, man. Like I said, now you got players not being able to play for their teams. You got games being postponed, holding the league back. You feel me? And this is only potentially going to get worse and worse, especially if the spike goes up, throughout the country, So it's really that simple. This don't take no science. This is just simple common sense, man. But NFL, they don't care. They just want to make money. And, they go try their hardest not to shut the season down, even though I want to see the season go on. If this just keeps going on, I can easily see them canceling or postponing the season. But that's pretty much how I feel. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I know I did a lot of talking, man, but, I just had to get this out because I was going to make this video in the off season, but I held back. I thought about the precautions and stuff. I thought about it, but it's time to speak up. But like, comment, subscribe, and I got some more content coming soon.